Division 1 4 is 1084, second alarm, 7425. We have heavy fire in the rear of your address. Okay, we have 2 line trench 2 in operation.
10-4, your incident duration is now 20 minutes, okay?
Division 1 4, 10-4.
Attention units responding to box 7425. The incident duration is now 20 minutes. 1037 the time, dispatcher 440.
Second alarm box 7425. We are in progress of backing the hand lines out. We are going to go to an outside operation. We do have tower ladders in place at this time, Kay. Fire remains doubtful.
All right, 10-4, when you get a chance, we need the exposures and the dimensions. Also, has a command channel been established, okay? Queens to Division 1-4.
1-4, 10-4, stand by, Queens.
Okay, guys, this is a second alarm in a commercial.
Hey, Jim, can they start operating that line from the bucket again?
On 31st Street here in Astoria on 35th Avenue. They got 1 minute, one tower ladder up, and they had some hand lines. They yanked them out.
Yeah, can the bucket open up again inside? Avoid the back wall, we can both operate.
It doesn't appear to be extending it. It's like they're getting a handle on it. Very light smoke, white smoke, not light, but.
We're just trying to get a ladder up right now to the window, and we'll be able to operate directly into the window.
They're operating a tower ladder very low. They're checking them out. Morning, Jim. All right. Yeah, it looks like they got a good handle on it. It took us a half an hour here with the horrible traffic in Manhattan.
Command to bucket. 163 bucket. They're still operating the rear, so just try to avoid the rear wall. 163 bucket, 10-4.
I'm gonna go in the rear because the fire's in the rear. The command post is down there. I wanted you guys to see the way they placed this tower ladder inside the building. But I'm gonna go check the back anyway. Check that out. All right, guys, I don't know what they got back there, but I'm gonna go see if there's an angle. They're operating some units back there. There might be another tower ladder. Smoke is back there. Look at all the water runoff. I don't want to get my feet wet this early in the morning. Where the rack at? They're the rack at, rack 3 from the Boogie Down Bronx. They're all set up, ready to go. Robotics is here. They're running the drone already. How you doing? All right.
I want to switch it up and have the towel ladder do it. But it looks like they're hitting some fire from the rear.
All right.
Okay, 10-4, we have the tower ladder operating also, but as long as they're not going against each other, we keep them both going.
I'm gonna see where they're operating that line. Then I'm gonna go in one of these little buildings or that tall one in the corner.
10-4.
On the roof level.
Command to the roof, check this. Is there still active flaming?
All right, how you doing?
Just smoke. Just smoke. 10-4.
All right, they're gonna operate another line from the back here. They're stretching it right now, 2.5 inch, he said. He's gonna go in the back and see if there's an angle visible over there. Okay guys, I got on the roof behind the fire, right in front of the fire actually. So let's see what we got. Well, there you go, they're the members. There's where the fire was. Okay, not a better angle than this. It looks like they're good. They're making good progress. However, still a lot of smoke pushing. They got one line stretched.
Command to 163. 163. All right, let's shut down the bucket. That's 163 to 312. Shut down the bucket.
Yeah, they have
shut the bucket down.
They have a decent smoke condition. There might be still some fires, pockets of
Command
fire in
to
there.
roof sector.
Okay.
Roof sector. Let's shut down the exposure 3 line. You're gonna let it blow over for a few minutes.
All right, they want to check it out. All right, sorry, I had to check something else. So they shut down the bucket and they shut down a couple of the lines. They want to see if there's anything popping in there, any active flames, this, that, and the other. It's a taxpayer. People want to know what taxpayers are. If you look all across this whole lot, all the way to the corner, the taxpayers are categorized as a bunch of businesses that are under the same common roof. In this case, it looks like there are firewalls on both sides, here and there, and in between each building, which is a good thing. Command, which is down there, had the tower ladder shut off, and the 2 lines, and the one down here in the back. Down there for now to see if there's a active flame. They haven't done a third alarm yet. They might do one for relief. It all depends on what happens. It appears, and I've been told the fire started right back here. You have members down there, I think, still operating a line. No, they're not operating anymore. They got 2 lines back here. You saw them stretching that one and the one that they had. And then they have your inspection holes. The fire was venting very good through that early on. Heavy black smoke and heavy flames through the roof. But right now it seems to be smoldering, and they gotta wait till they go in with the heat cameras and so forth and so on. The drone's up there somewhere making a pass at it. The drone takes images in real time. It sends it to the iPad and I guess other areas. And that also has heat-seeking capabilities that it can see. And they relay that to the chiefs, and the ones that have the iPad down there look at it and they work with that as well. And it looks like they made a good stop at it. We got here 40 minutes into the fire. 30 minutes of that was travel time in the fantastic Manhattan traffic. This little hole back here has got some black smoke pushing. You can't make it out, but small amount of black smoke pushing right around here. That one has white and that one has white. It could be residual. I'm trying to see if you can see some of the members. And they're all in the front over there. I have 3 over here waiting their turn. They're not just standing around waiting their turn for instructions to work the fire. And there's the drone up there. I don't know if you can see him. Hold on. Radio traffic's not great today. But anyway, other than being inside the building, you can't get another angle other than this one right now. There you see the members in the front. They have that one line. That line's coming from over there. And then down below, you have the 2 lines. They're not saying too much on the radio either. I'm gonna wait for another transmission. And maybe a progress report. They have members operating down there. They're probably doing overhauling. I'm not sure if they're hitting it inside the building or through the windows. Doesn't look like there's any openings down there. There's a big gate. Here's the chief right now. Okay. And as you see, the show must go on in New York City, the train blowing by. I didn't get what kind of store it was. You'll see it.
Roof sector, command.
In the video, roof sector. That's the chief right here in front of your eyes. Right there.
Roof sector to command.
Command.
Yeah, we still have a good smoke condition coming out of the skylights and the holes.
Yep.
We might have to open that towel out up again on the 2-3 rear corner.
Yep, right here. Just exactly what I said.
No visible fire showing, correct?
Just like I said.
That's correct.
No visible fire, but this fire in there. It's in the walls and in the ceiling and so forth and so on. And it's a matter of time. They're gonna probably open the tower ladder up, but that's down below, so I don't know how much that's gonna do. And it's all the way in the front where you saw it down there at that side of the fire. They need something around here. This smoke here is, like I said, was much darker and gray, and some of it is black right now.
Show for the 163. Show for the 163.
The chief is using the camera to seek heat.
There's a bunch of units on them. We're gonna get hung up on them.
I don't know if they opened up the tower yet. And smoke is intensifying now in the first. I think that one there is a skylight.
163 to 312 Sulphur. 312 Sulphur. Charge the bucket, please. Back floor.
I was waiting around. They didn't say much. I was away for a few minutes.
Come to water.
They're gonna start hitting it from inside the building again, where you saw the tower ladder once we came in. So it should start pushing a lot of smoke out more than what it is, but they have a lot of smoke pushing now as it is. It looks like they might have members inside the building. No, that's impossible.
163 bucket, you got enough?
163 bucket, 10-4.
Yeah, the bucket is inside. They moved the bucket further in from the beginning where you saw it. Very interesting. I never seen them push a tower ladder bucket so far into a building before. You see, the smoke is starting to pick up because they're pushing water onto it. And the news helicopters are all up, several of them.
163 roof.
Slow news day. Let me see what's happening here.
163 roof. How you doing up there? Hold it up here. Alright, you might have to make your way down in a few minutes and release the bucket.
Like I said, the bucket is creating smoke. A lot of smoke pushing. They're hitting pockets of fire. Now it's reaching all the way back here. You can hear it. It'd be great if I could get in there and see that operation going on. Unbelievable.
Sector 163 bucket, you're hitting the spot right now.
That's the chief right there talking. He's telling the bucket that they're hitting the spot right now. This is where I said they had black and gray, darker gray smoke pushing 20 minutes ago.
I was gonna go with Neil. Grab that cone and go straight.
All right, they didn't transmit a third alarm, so that's good. However, they got to get all the fire out of this roof and ceiling, all the wood. Alright, I don't want to be repetitive, so I'm going to take a little break while they continue to operate the tower ladder inside the building there. Hopefully they'll get the hand lines going again if they could. It looks like they don't want anybody on the roof area there. But still decent amount of smoke pushing. Right now they're spraying right in this corner here. So that means that the bucket is right in the middle around there. That's crazy. And no black smoke is always good.
Second alarm box 7465, the address of 34-40-313. Division 1-4 report. Primaries in the exposures are complete and negative, and searches of the original fire building will be delayed. Fire remains down.
10-4 field comp, time of your report 1130 hours, duration 1 hour and 14 minutes, sir.
10-4.
1130 the time, dispatcher 440.
It's going to be very hard to get that all out of that roof and ceiling area there.
Roger, 128 to command. Command. The secondaries and exposure 2 and 4 are negative and complete. That's what.
Butler Street, between 31 Avenue and 29 Avenue for an automatic alarm.
I'm just gonna go show you how long these homes are. And that's the door. The tenant led us up here. And on this side they have the single engine, which you saw with the one line was operating, then they were stretching the second line. The engine 286, both of those lines are charged. I don't know if you can see it with the sun glare. But that's the only unit operating back here, and they were hitting pockets of fire, so it was...
Command, your roof sector.
It was good that they put it up
Roof sector.
on this side.
The skylight opening closer to the fourth side. What are the conditions? It's light smoke condition. Doesn't look like any heat.
It doesn't look right. There's one skylight and I think 2 inspection holes there. Alright, I'm gonna go down. If I have to come back up here, I will, but like I said, I don't want to keep showing the same thing. When I go down, I'm probably gonna close it up and head back to the city. It'll be an extended operation to get all that knocked down in there.
Command to 163. 163. Let's shut down the bucket, back it out for a few minutes so we can get hazmat to take some readings. 163, 10-4, 163 to 312 Super. 312, 10-4. Shutting down.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can catch hazmats going in. It seems that they need to take a reading of some kind. There might be chemicals in there, I don't know what's in there. Phew. Alright, so we came in, we saw up in the roof. We'll monitor it. If we have to come back up, we will. Okay, before I went down, I was over there, and I originally came up in this building, which was where the lady let us up. Just showing you a little bit of a different view. A little further away, you can see more. But I'm gonna go down now.
Command to roof sector. Roof sector. How's the exposure 3 area look? Do we need to operate the lines in the rear still or not? Yeah, it looks like we still have some smoke pushing there. Also, on the 4 side, looks like we got some contents burning midway through the building. I repositioned the hand line on the roof. They're on the exposure 4 roof now. So when we operate, we can have them start up when hazmat's done.
That was hazmat. You just saw their two apparatus. This over here is DEP. They come in and they help out with water issues and this and that and the other.
If we're showing red in the camera through these windows, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to hit it. We got a lot of debris. We can get the shot though. We got one spot of flame we're picking up now.
Well, they got a little bit of fire in the back.
Exposure 4 wall, midway through.
The exposure 3 in the rear here from here. We got a shot at some of it right now.
That's what.
We're going to open up that line on it. That's all we can do with that.
Alright.
Hold off. Hazmat's operating in the building right now.
The exposure 4 wall, we just keep the fire up there.
Command to roof sector. Roof sector.
Hazmat has completed their duty. They're out of the building.
Alright, good. Hold on a
Alright,
second.
we can open up these hand lines on the roof and then in the rear as well.
Okay, as promised, I came back to the front. There's not a lot of movement going on here. As you know, it's exterior operations. They had hazmat went in and it took some type of reading, and apparently they're gonna push that bucket back in there. They haven't said anything, but I would love to see that go in there. And then I'm gonna start taking up. It's a heating and cooling establishment, Lion Air. So, as I was explaining to you before, that old bucket was halfway inside the store. When we got here, it was right here in the front. They pushed it all the way in, and I can see now where they have the room to do that. So that's how they operated there and knocked down probably a large volume of fire just before we got here. They knocked it down. Also, they still have a decent smoke pushing from the back. They're operating those 2 hand lines, and
Yeah, if you have a release for a 259, I'll take it. You send them up with a cock-off nozzle to have it. We might be able to operate to these on the roof of the fire building from the exposure.
It looks like they had extension into this building, because it looks like they have dark singe marks, and that plastic thing up there was melted. And there's the smoke. It looks like it's picking up again. So they got to dig and dig and dig and dig until they get that out of there. They're replacing the fast truck for relief. Let me see if I can get this bucket going in there.
On a 115 and 116 chauffeur.
You can see there's smoke inside there as well.
You guys good up there?
Yeah, we're good. We're just opening up the roof in the 3 corners, 2-3 corners.
Sector, ma'am.
Command. Command to roof sector.
Yeah, just be advised, it sounds like there's some cylinders that are failing inside the fire building.
10 floor, bring up on the 4th side.
All right, it looks like they got some kind of cylinders in there that they want to take a look at that are failing. Hazmat is right here in the front monitoring the situation. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire marshals here monitoring the situation. There's the hazmat battalion chief. They're monitoring the situation. They haven't decided to put the bucket in yet, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer just in case they do.
Two 6-3 to 4-9 Alpha. 4-9 Alpha. Yeah, unit 4-9 Alpha. 10-4. Now Sinai.
Might be some coolant and stuff like that in there. They're sending more members to the roof. They still have a decent smoke condition pushing from the top and inside. Could be just smoldering, but one of the chiefs just went in there. They're assessing, and there you see some of the smoke intensifying back there. That little thing up there is the drone.
Command to EFAS, who gave the alert show? EFAS to command, left 5
One more 5 roof. Roof section command, 115 roof okay.
10-4.
All right, guys, just monitoring. There's something burning in there. There's the gray and black smoke pushing.
Roof section. Roof section.
I just want to show all the operations right now. They're bringing the members down from the roof where that one line was operating, and a lot of people are starting to pack up. But as you saw moments ago, it's a hit or miss. Hit or miss with these type of fires. The smoke lightens up, then it darkens up, then it lightens up, then it darkens up.
128. Yeah, if you can, bring a couple pencil up.
All right. They want 10 feet hooks. Okay.
Command to the roof sector. Roof sector. Hey, Jim, it doesn't look like that's making too much headway. We're going to put the bucket back in from the front.
All right, I want to get that.
10-4. We're operating the exposure, so we can do both. 10-4.
There's your fuel com and all your chiefs.
Bucket at 312. Start water, please. 10-4.
Yeah, they're putting members back on the roof over here now.
10-4, go ahead.
I don't know how far they're gonna push it in this time. Maybe they never pushed it in all the way. I don't know. Whatever. It's in there. Heavy smoke pushing again, guys. So either way, just so you can see the logistics of these type of fires, they're operating underneath the train tracks, and they gotta lower the bucket at a distance.
Third alarm, box 7425.
Third alarm.
34-4031 Street, between 34 Avenue and 35 Avenue. For a fire in a one-story 50 by 100 flat roof commercial building. Third alarm, box 7425, the address 34-4031 Street, between 34 Avenue and 35 Avenue. For a fire in a one-story 50 by 100 flat roof commercial building.
All right, they just transmitted the third alarm. They still have fire conditions in there. They're bringing more members up to the roof.
Conditions are okay. It looks like the underside of the roof boards are still burning. We're going to try to see if we can open up some sections of the roof and hit them. Right, try maybe the up there. Yeah, we can do that.
All right, they have fire in the floorboards, or I mean the ceiling boards. I don't know, something like that. I didn't quite catch the whole thing. And they transmitted the third alarm. So probably some for relief, but some for the fire, because as I stated before, it continues to push a decent amount of smoke. And I heard they were going to bring in the skirts to see if they could pull stuff out of there.
Alpha. Come to the command post.
All right, I'm gonna bounce around and see who comes in. A lot of stuff that's charred here on the sidewalk. And as I was saying before, the placement under these train tracks is very important. This tower ladder here hugged this side and they were able to extend all the way to the roof. The other one was further out so they could extend all the way inside the business. And the stick was up just now, but they pulled it down for some reason.
The address 92-33170 Street, between 93 Avenue and 92 Road, for an odor of gas in apartment 5 Adam on the 5th floor. Engine 298K.
298 10 house bottom.
All right, guys, I don't know what the function of this tiller here. This is from Washington Heights. They're probably acting, and they're going to be coming in as a third alarm truck. So I just wanted to give them some love. I don't know if they're going to bring the tiller in and put it up, but we'll see. They got to report to the command post and stuff like that. Yeah, they might put it. They might bring it in. Here comes my friend. Let me say hi.
What's on the Exposure 3 side, operating?
No, I think we'll be able to do what we can from up here.
All right, so we should cut that move then?
Yeah, that's what.
All right, just give you a brief update. Smoke is lightening up once again, which is very good. The tower ladder is still operating in there. I asked around. The tower ladder did go in a little further, but not much more further for many reasons. Nonetheless, the spray reached all the way to the back. They struck the third alarm, transmitted the third alarm. You have companies from Manhattan coming in. Probably they were acting companies and for relief purposes, because they've released some of the original fire companies. But the third alarm companies are coming in now from both sides. Tiller 34 from Washington Heights came in just now. They're probably acting another company. I'm almost certain. And over here you have your EMS. There's my friend Rogan. How you doing, sir? Everything's good? How you doing? You gotta stop meeting like this. You gotta stop meeting up the fire like this. All right, you got your EMS here. Chief Miano's here. He's been getting a lot of work. This is the Fdny EMS medical branches you can see up there. Alright, I'll talk to Chief Miano after if I can.
3-4 the chauffeur. 3-4 chauffeur. Yeah, Eric, we might have to move the rig. They're trying to get 13 trucks in place, 115 at the bottom.
Hey, look at this guy here. What's happening, Hogan? Hulk Hogan. 260. Oh, you got one of the fast trucks over here. Let me see what they got going on. I say one of the fast trucks because I think they swapped them out with another one. So I think they might do a news conference, but I'm not sure. Just so you see how tight things are when they have to operate. You got 17 truck from the Boogie Down Bronx. You got Bronx units here, Queens units, Manhattan units. And they're trying to work with all the hoopla that's going on to upload hose. It looks like the third alarm units were more for release. I'm gonna take a break and then I think I'm gonna take up. I think they're gonna do a press conference, but I'm not sure. They didn't bring the tiller. Here you have some more EMS on this side. They only have one news camera, so I don't know if they're gonna do one for that. But anyway, we're gonna probably be taking up shortly. Conditioned smoke is almost gone now. They continue to pour water on the fire and rotate members. There's Skylar Fire over there. Yeah, they're rotating units back and forth, left and right. Let me show you guys how they're gonna maneuver this tower ladder down. You saw how close it was to the train trestle there, whatever you call that, train tracks. So he lowers it to a certain height and then he checks it out. Watch how close the firefighters have to duck. That's how close they are. Unbelievable maneuvering. Fantastic. Super fantastic. Now they bring it all the way down onto the truck so they could get out. they could come back up. Bingo. Very nice maneuvering. And let's give robotics a little love. They've been flying for a while now. The drone's up there. You've seen it several times. Monitoring everything.
Chief, just take us through what happened when your men and women arrived. What did they arrive to?
Sure. We arrived at 10:15, fire department units. They encountered heavy fire at this address, 3438 33rd Street. We quickly stretched hand lines, made searches, ventilated. The heavy fire condition, as you can see, the awning is all burnt away. We gained entry. The warehouse is stacked from floor to ceiling with portable air conditioning units. So we continue to put pockets of fire out at this time. The fire is doubtful at this time. We have approximately 30 plus units on the scene, 150 fire and EMS personnel. We are at a third alarm, 5 minor injuries.
I'm very sorry with all the noise if you can't hear that. See if you can get something.
We're talking about the injuries.
Yes, we have 5 minor injuries, 5 fighters, 1 civilian. And it's going to be an extended operation due to the amount of stock that are, as you can see, is in this warehouse, roughly 20 by 80 feet deep. So we'll be operating here for quite some time.
What made it really difficult? You were talking about what's inside. Explain what made it difficult to gain entry or to knock the fire down?
Well, most commercial structures, such as this that we're looking at, these one-story structures, they're commercial. They usually have a lot of stock. With a lot of stock comes narrow aisle space. So when the units encounter the heavy fire on arrival, we have to put the fire out and start the breeze.
All right, the chief is talking very low and the noise is overwhelming, so I hope that you were able to hear something. If not, he's explaining the situation. Once members got here, they had heavy fire in the back, and then he went on to explain the operations and this and that and the other. Very difficult to hear. $115 in the house. All right.
One. There's a hydrant here about 100 feet off the corner. 4 and 3-1 or 3-5 and 3-1? 3-5 and 3-1. 10-4.
All right, the conditions are improved tremendously. People are starting to barrel through, as you can see.
Might want to back into the block. 10-4.
They're still rotating units, and you're just gonna
262-273.
wait a few more minutes just in case. And to see.
There's a hydrant here on 3-1, not that far off the corner. I'm going to take it, and then we'll see where the tower's set up.
To see where they're gonna set up
273, 10-4.
and bring in additional units. And you see they're packing up. All right, the tiller looks like they're gonna be replacing a truck over there once they get situated and some of these units take up.
Back into the hydrant. 262 to nozzle. Nozzle. Yeah, when you finish packing up that hose, come back south to the building and we'll stretch out 3.5. Then we'll... One 16 to 325. 325. Hey John, is there a can up there? We had given squad a water can, and we didn't get it back. I don't know if they left it up.
See?
I'll take a look at it.
See, they even have to direct traffic.
You've got a hose behind you. Hold on. 5 to 163. Yeah, we see one up there. We're gonna go over and check it out and see what it is. Now, cool.
Alright, they stopped it there. I guess they're not gonna go over the line. I'm not sure. Gotta go visit 115.
One for your chauffeur.
See you later.
Go ahead, bring her on up. And full.
How you doing, brother? Long time no see. Everything good? All right. So I heard now they have engine 206 from Brooklyn was here. So you have 4 boroughs operating here. 4 companies, not 4 companies, 4 boroughs. Some companies from each borough. Some of them are acting companies and so forth and so on. That tower ladder 13 is from 85th Street in Manhattan, as well as the tillers from Washington Heights in Manhattan. And then I don't know all the other numbers, but 4 boroughs of FDNY firefighters operating at this fire. And just to show you guys, they're still spraying up there inside. And you see how much stuff they had in there.
Can we get a couple of portables on either side of the fire rocket to be up to the roof? Thanks, well, I'm away.
Alright, just showing you some more of the operations. They're getting a 262 probably for a watch line to supply
Yeah, I think we need to lay off.
tower ladder 13.
We're getting you a couple of portable ladders. That's one.
Alright, probably
Hopefully a few pieces too.
as a watch line.
Two nine three 325. 325. Yeah, we're seeing your line, so let us know when you're done. That's four. Enter 263 to Philcom. Philcom. Enter 263, take it up, check.
Yeah, they're setting up looks like watch line operations.
The nozzle. Nozzle. Yes, that's a dry line. 3/4 to the front of the building.
All right. I don't know, they asked somebody for a second dry line. And there it comes.
That's good. Record, we're up. 10-4.
And just to show, well, just because the fire is out and they winded the operations down,
Hold up, Chief. I'll put it for you.
The work continues in many different aspects. I don't know if the skid steer is coming or not, but they said that it was driving its way here. It would be nice to see that. It would be nice to see that. That's very rare.
Yeah, Chief, we hit all the bays. There is no pockets of fire and smoke. We're good up here. Okay, 325 to 292. 292.
It looks like 34 became the new fast truck. And as you see, they're setting up two lines. They're both dry. It's almost like setting up to fight a fire upon arrival. But it's not. I don't know if they're gonna put that bucket up there yet, but we'll see. All right, we were waiting for the skid steer. I don't know if it's going to be coming. They have some issues with the rig. So I'm just going to show a little bit of winding down operations. I think I said I'm going to leave 10 times already, and I apologize for that. But I don't think we're going to see it. There's 206 from Brooklyn, so we have. Oh, here comes the fire investigation unit. So you got Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, and the Bronx operating here. You just missed the Easter Bunny. He went by on a bike. All right, you guys have seen this ritual before. Where's the rack at? There's the rack at. I did that already. Oh, okay. All right, guys. We waited around for a while for the skid steer to come in. It came over the RFK bridge from the Rock. It's arriving here right now, and I think they're gonna put it in operation at the fire. Normally this is carried in a pod, but it the truck that carries it apparently malfunctioned, didn't turn on, and so now they drove it over from Randall's Island, the Rock, and it's getting here now, and they're probably gonna put it in operation shortly. Special Operations Command, and we're gonna go check out the operations. Those are very rare to watch. I've only seen it 2 other times in all the years I've been doing this operating. Rare in the terms that, you know, they don't normally bring it out to play. So here it is. All right, there's the skid steer. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but it goes inside and it starts yanking stuff out of there. So we'll see if he's gonna put it in operation after driving it all the way from over there. I hope so. They're probably gonna bring out some of those air conditioning units out of there. We'll see. We're gonna film some of it because we waited that long for this to get here. It took about 45 minutes. All right, guys, looks like they're gonna operate this machinery. Like I said, just to show you a different type of operation the FDNY does. They do all kinds of stuff. I guess he's gonna go inside there and he's gonna start yanking those units, those air conditioning units out of there, and make sure that there's no fire left and stuff like that inside the fire building. All right, they're discussing the logistics of it. I guess he's gonna pick up one or two at a time with that. I thought he was gonna grab it with this piece of apparatus. Wow. They had a few of those around here before. They could have loaned it to them. They got one on the other side too. All right, he's gonna grab a big chunk of them. There's about 7 of them piled up on like it might be on a pallet, I'm not sure. Let's see. Grabbed only 2 or 3. It's a lot of them in there anyway. And there's about 4 there. This gentleman is from Rescue Operations. He borrowed theirs, so they're gonna use that one as well. They gotta empty out the whole joint. Alright, so you guys can see what's burning in there. All kinds of air conditioning units. And that big thing. Look at it all packed in there. guess they're not gonna use the green one here. How do they even work in there? There's no room to work in there, so I don't even know if this just was a storage or what. It's still smoldering, some of it. I guess they are gonna use the green one. Some of them are on pallets, which is good because you can pull it right out. It looks like some of the pallets were on fire. Very tedious job. They're gonna get a lot of the members that are on the watch line start helping bringing them out and straightening them out and so on and so forth. I'm just gonna film a little bit more and you guys get the idea. He got a lot, this guy here. Oh, I hope that one doesn't tip over. One of them just burst and is spraying some coolant or whatever's in there. The enormity of this all and the amount of air conditioning units in there is unbelievable. To me, this looks like a storage place and not a repair place, but I'm not sure. The amount of units still left in there is overwhelming. There it all is, most of it. They even got generators in there. Look at that door there, they ripped that out. That was on the way of being burnt to a crisp. I think he's gonna attach these little, looks like the drawers, whatever you might want to call it, to grab a larger amount of stuff, particularly in the back where most of it was burning the most. Alright, in the meantime, while they get that on there. Alright, they got it in. I guess that might be hydraulic line. Looks like he's got one for each side. Not sure. Let's see what he could drag out with that. Rah. This one ran out of fuel, so they're switching it out. Amazing operations that have to be conducted for certain fires. Some fires have this, some fires have that. Some fires have the other. Let me see what he grabbed with that. He didn't grab a lot. It looks like miscellaneous stuff. Okay guys, we're gonna do a little bit more. I mean, you know, you got the idea. It's just very interesting to see how much stuff was stacked up in there, how some of it burned and some of it didn't. There's some stuff still smoldering slightly. I wish this guy stopped walking in the way here. It looks like he's not getting a lot with that. They got more pallet sections. All right, we're gonna do one more and then we're out of here. I gotta get some grub in the stomach, man. I wish I would have gotten a video of the Easter Bunny riding a bike. But this guy with the green thing is pulling out a lot more stuff and a lot more piles. Look at that. Let's see where he's gonna put that because he's running out of room on the sidewalk. See, they're smoldering. The pallets were burning a lot. Alright guys, we're going to be taking up finally. We really just wanted to throw in these extra videos at the end with the skid steer, Special Operations Command. We're going to be heading back to Manhattan. The fire marshals are here, they're going to do their investigation. As you can see, some of it is still smoldering there. With that said, we're gonna be out of here. 2 and 2, we're gonna see you all on the other side.
Boston Queens, total on box 7425 is now under control. Boston Queens, total on box 7425 is now under control. 1448, special 233.